Welcome back to Pyro 5610. 2 shows, 1 day, still raining. I should give you a little background. Tyler works at a supermarket. So the other day he was cleaning out a warehouse, which is where we got the fire extinguishers for the last episode, or 2 episodes ago. And he was cleaning out their old warehouse, and the boss said, throw everything out. So whatever they didn't want, he just gave to me. So I have a couple things that I wanted to shoot at and see if they were bulletproof. Now, have you ever wondered, I know I have, are meat scales bulletproof? Because, oh yeah, I have a meat scale here. And of course I'm not going to shoot it like this, I'm going to put it on its side. But I'm going to set this out on the hay bale. Because the question is, that it's just been burning me up. I can't take it anymore. I need to know if I'm in a supermarket and I flip that upside right or upside down, will it stop a bullet? I just need to know these things. So we're going to find out today on Pyro 5610. Okay, problem with today's episode is I wasn't planning on filming this one. So I don't have all my guns out here. I can't start with the 22 because I don't have the 22. I don't have the 38 special, but I do have the 9, 45, 300, now 5.56, 30-06, and 12 gauge slugs. So we're going to start with the 9. It's the most likely to penetrate that scale back there. And I don't know if you guys know this. If you go back to my trailer number 2, go look at that. I'll try and link it down below. If not, it'll be at the end of the video. Go to that video and you can see I did a little drone video at the beginning to show you where I'm at, kind of. And I'm down in a valley, obviously, because you can't shoot up a valley because then you'll just end up sending straight bullets everywhere. So I'm down in a valley, and this valley gets really wet. I didn't realize how bad it got until I'm walking out here in my sneakers, and now my socks are soaked. So this is for you, number 81 and 82 subscribers. You know who you are. I don't know who you are, but you do. You know who you are. All right, so we have the meat scale. You don't want my face in there. Meat scale is there. It is tipped. Meat scale's right there. It is tipped on its side. So I'm gonna load up the 9, 45, then we'll move on to the rifle rounds. And there's a lot of electronics in there and parts, and that steel plate on the front, I have a feeling is gonna stop all the pistol rounds. Probably the 300. If the 300 makes through that steel plate, it'll go through the, it won't go through the rest of it. But the 5.56, 30-06, I have a feeling it's gonna go through. Okay, I've got the 9mm loaded up here. We're gonna see if that meat scale will stop a bullet. Doesn't get much better than that. I did not anticipate having to go back and reset all the targets every single time, but apparently they do need reset every single time. So I will go reset that scale because it's not very tight on there, and I will be back with you guys. So you can see from this, it looks like there's a hole there, but there's really not. It's just a very large dent. I'd say about 3/4 of an inch of a dent. So next on the list is the 45. Did that puncture it? I honestly couldn't tell you, to be honest. We're gonna have to go out and check that one. Okay, so first shot, I thought it hit it. But as I was out there looking, what I found, it stopped it and it made it a perfect, I mean, that's so smooth. It's a perfect little mushroom of a 45. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna keep it because it just looks cool. So 45 didn't go through, which we all kind of expected. We've seen plenty of these videos, so let's move it up. We're gonna move on to the shotgun. Okay, as you saw in the last video, slugs. through the 12 gauge. Once again, do not rate my accuracy in this video. This is a smooth bore, and it's not meant for accuracy. It's meant for spreading. I've killed a lot of doves with this, but I've never shot a slug out of it, so here we go. Oh God. Well, if an intruder comes into the store, la-ti-da-ti-da, I've got a shotgun with slugs in it, you will not be safe! It obliterated the plate and everything in it. Come on, let's go down range. I'll show you what it did. I'll take you down range because we're not done. Even though once you see this, you're gonna be like, holy crap. Because it will stop pistol rounds, which I'll take you down here so you can see. Here's where the plate was. That's the 9, which on the back you can see a dent right there, formidable dent. That's the 45. That's the slug. So I'm like, okay, slug made it through that. What else did it make it through? Well, to answer that question, that hole wasn't there before. It made it the entire way through. Let me see if I can get it from the other side. Here, let me bring you down here. You can see it went the entire way through. But we are not done. We are going to shoot some more rounds at it through different calibers, because now it's not only about testing, but I mean, this is science. This is science. We're working on science here. So we know that the pistols will stop, because the 38 wouldn't make it through that either. 22 wouldn't even dent that plate, I guarantee it. It's not thick, but it's up there. So we know the 12 gauge would, but that's a lot of lead going down range, and I know it's not probably lead, but just give this one to me. That's a lot of lead going down range. So we're going to shoot the 300 at it next, see if that will pierce it. And I've lost a little faith in the 300 after shooting a 5.56, because while they have different size rounds, let me just bring up a comparison here for you. So you can see the 300 has so much more bullet to it, but the 5.56 is a tried and true weapon. I mean, it's been used. I mean, it's like the choice caliber, because it flies straight, it's very accurate, and it penetrates well. So I wanted a 300 because I thought there'd be more damage from a 300, but now I've lost a little faith in it after shooting all these videos. So that's why I went out and bought a 5.56. We'll just say that's the reason I went out and bought a 5.56. So first we're going to shoot the 300. Then we're going to shoot the 5.56. And we're going to see if they can make it through that entire core. Which, the 12 gauge, while it made it through, it didn't go through a lot. There's a lot of stuff over to the right there that you can't see, and I think that's where all the electronics are. So we're going to try and aim for the right side with the 300 and then the 5.56 and see what will go through it, and maybe they'll both go through it. I don't know. We'll find out. So for those viewing at home as well, there's a lot of concern because one thing people may not know, people may know, 5.56 5.56 and 300 use the exact same mags. Same bolt carrying group, same everything, minus the barrel. So, to differentiate these, I have these Spikes Tactical, and they seem to work better for my 300, so I'm using them for the 300. The P mag, which is made for a 5.56, which, let me show you side by side. This one's P mag, this one's a Spikes Tactical. This one just seems to work better for the 300, so I use my P mags for the 5.56. So that's how I don't get them confused. So even if I'm just grabbing, I can feel the difference in the textures. Later on the line, I'll probably get the bands that go around just so I don't get confused, because it would feed. They're the exact same size bullet, but they're not going to shoot. So first the 300. Go for the right side of the target. 300 blackout. Okay. I hit it low. I can see it from here. So we'll go down and check it out. Okay. First impressions. Made it through right there. Shot low. Went through there. Like I said, there's a lot of electrical parts, so we will see. Nope. Let me just make sure. Nope. You can see down here. Right here. Nothing. And that's plastic, so that's not the problem. It stopped somewhere in the guts of this thing. There's a lot of pieces flying around in there, but the bullet did not make it through. Like I said, the penetration of a 300 just doesn't have me anymore. Oh. Where did that come from? Well, alrighty then. I think we know where the bullet went. Somewhere in this mess. I don't remember if there's a sight on this or not, truthfully. But it didn't go through. It just kind of ricocheted around in there and then stopped. So, on to the 5.56. Okay. So got my P-mag here. I can't promise it's going to be one shot because this is a fun gun to shoot. Oh wow. Okay. So like I said, new gun. Didn't know if it was hitting, because you guys can see a lot better than I can. But I didn't know it was hitting all down in that little corner. I will just have you know I was aiming for that 45 hole. So truthfully, the sight's not that bad, but it's going to get replaced, so there's no point in sighting it in right now. I hit this and went straight through in there. And you can see, actually, you can see some of the jacket came off. They all have like these little pieces of jacket over there. Oh yeah. That's from the giant 12 gauge, but you can see that's just from the nice tight grouping I had in there. Not bad. So, I think it's safe to say that if you were in a meat market or a supermarket of some sort, and the person after you had a pistol, you'd be safe. Anything else, go find something else to hide behind. So, for today's ending, because I don't want to blow up the meat scale as fear of throwing shrapnel all over the place, I've been thinking about this since the cheese balls. I was like, what can I make, what can I shoot that would be satisfying on tannerite? And this is what I came up with. Boop, 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 boop. After careful consideration, oh, it just broke. Son of a... That's alright, I got two of them. After careful consideration, I was talking to one of my coworkers, and he's like, yeah, flour would be cool, but you gotta watch out because this tannerite exploded. I'm like, yeah, it explodes, but I don't think there's any flame behind it. Well, I was proven wrong. If you watch the cheese ball video, let's roll that clip. If you watch it, just watch the cheese balls themselves. So if you just watched it, you saw that little puff of orange, which might be flame. It might have been the cheese balls, it might have been flame. It wasn't very big. But I've been complaining about this rain since it started. I don't know enough about tannerite to know if it is incendiary or if it's just a poof explosion. So I've been complaining about this rain all day, but at the same time, this is the perfect weather to try this out in, because I was gonna shoot one bag of flour if I had the cheese balls. I was gonna shoot one bag of flour if it wasn't raining. But since it rained and everything's wet, I'm gonna shoot both. So I have two, I don't know what these are. Are they 5 pounds? I think they're 5 pounds. 2 bags of flour. Yeah, they're 5-pound bags of flour. And this is the one I just dropped and ripped. But I got 2 5-pound bags of flour. I have one more thing of tannerite. Let's see what this does. So there it is. 2 5-pound bags of flour. Well, a 5-pound bag and like a 4.5-pound bag, because the rest of it's sitting right here under the camera for me dropping it. But once again, gonna raise it up here. So like I said, we're either gonna see a giant flame ball or we're just gonna have a lot of dough lying around. Either way, we're gonna have a lot of fun, right? Oh man. Oh, that was fun. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Oh, you just can't beat that. I mean, come on, that was satisfying to watch. That was a good one. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself today. I had a lot of fun doing this. If you have more ideas on something that would be satisfying to shoot with tannerite, like flour, which we found out won't flame, make sure you leave a comment down below on what you would like to see. Thanks for watching. As always, I've been Pyro. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Have yourself a wonderful day.